Mackenzie critiques and Mackenzie dick rides a favorite anime. You'd have to be tripping if you thought I wasn't gonna do this reaction. Legends of Galactic Heroes 2017, a trailer came out, a teaser or a trailer came out. I've already seen it, but I wanted to do a little bit of commentary to it to give you my thoughts on what it is, because I've been having a discussion with people today, the day it came out, about it, what I think of it, what I wanted. I mean, you know how I'm heavily invested in it. I was in it at TGH, but I want to just take you through bits in the trailer that gave me pause for concern, gave me hope, that kind of thing. So, and I've read the Anime News Network article about it with the production staff that are on it, so I'll link that in the description box below. But I'll take you through my thoughts on it. I'll be pausing it as well. Okay, music sounds good already, and this animation looks wicked. You know, people moving, no CGI. Production IG. That name holds a lot of stock with people, man. Now you see this, the people who worked on Psycho Pass and Appleseed and obviously the CGI films that came out, they're working on the mech design, the ship design. So that's what I read in the Anime News article. One thing that wasn't special about the old series was the fucking ship battles. I never really got a sense of place. Like, someone would employ a tactic, Ouroboros tactic. That was about the only... Do you remember the Ouroboros tactic in the beginning, right? That Yang employed. That was about the only thing I knew with spatial awareness, right? But the ship battles were just bland. Maybe it was the limitations of the animation at the time. Maybe ship battles don't work well hand-drawn. I've never seen an anime that's a hand-drawn ship battles. Maybe some I've seen, a Gundam stuff that I've seen. But everything becomes CGI after. So these look good. These ship designs look good. This looks like the flagship, right? The Reinhardt's flagship, I'm guessing. Like, Hyperion, is it? I don't know. I forgot the name, but I'm sure it's that. It looks great. The designs look great. Look modern. The ship battles will be much improved. Of that, I've got no worry at all. But let's go on. Music will be good. It's got its own score rather than a classical music license. There's some CG there, which has me cause concern. Now, I got no problem with that Reinhardt design. Maybe he hasn't got it's not quite as flowing, right, his hair. But Reinhardt's got an iconic design. He looks like Reinhardt. Doesn't look like anyone else. Maybe he's looking a bit more like Shah now than the Reinhardt in the anime. But he looks fine for me. And that animation, the design is all sick. The throne's there. Yeah, I like that design. I like that design. I have no faults with that. But I'm going to bring you onto Yang. You'll see. Yeah, see, look, he's got the steely resolve in his eyes. That's you know. Now the people, the kind of head guys, the people directing on it, chief writers and animation, these guys are of Kuroko no Basket. So Kuroko no Basket. So if you think that these characters look like Kuroko no Basket characters, it's because of that. And I fucking hate this design. Yang looks, he looks too young. But I guess they've reduced his age to appeal to a new broader audience, right? I can't imagine how young freaking thing will be, Yulian will be. If Yang's this age, how fucking young is Yulian gonna be? If Yang had almost like an adoptive father kind of relationship with Yulian, even though Yulian became his own man really quickly at the same time, but I wonder what that relationship's gonna be. He's a bit too young, man, to be honest. The whole thing with Yang was that he was an older guy. He was slightly more wise, right? He less impulsive, a little bit more heady. Reinhardt was the heart, I think, because he got left. I don't like that design. That's disgusting. He looks like any generic fucking character I've ever seen. But we'll see, man. We'll see. And the voice I don't like either. I thought this was a visual novel fucking trailer at the beginning. That looks good. See, his voice I don't like. Kirkias was very innocent, right? He was basically the good side of Reinhardt, the innocence, right? That side of it. His design looks way too fucking sly there. I don't know how they're gonna direct him, but look at his eyes. Like, the sincerity doesn't look. It looks like a Kuroko Basket character, and the sincerity ain't there. I'm just judging by the trailer. I'm not saying this is gonna be the case, But he's got that fucking... The eyes look kind of sly, calculating, and the voice I don't like. Much older the voice is. I must say. Ship battles look fine. They're pushing all the ship stuff. This whole... See, this whole trailer is fixated on the ships and the CG. The new thesis. That makes sense, right? For Yang's character, but I hope the integrity, and I was saying this before, that I hope the integrity of the writings there, right? For me, it was never about the animation, the space battles. The integrity of the right, the underlying debate that was going on, right? Like when you topple a dynasty, right? You're not gonna get fucking democracy overnight. So what do you have in the interim? And what we had in the interim was fucking Reinhardt, right? Who essentially are moving towards the same goal. They want the best for their people. They know the compromises are needed. They know you need a cabinet of people around you, right? And you need people to work together and stuff. So the whole democracy versus autocracy argument, I hope the integrity of that debate is there, right? The writing's there, at least, and I'm pretty sure it's even better in the books, right? If the original show is a masterpiece, I can't imagine how talky the old book is. So I hope it maintains the integrity. But in this day and age, the trailer shows that it's focused on the ship battles. You see less people and more ships, CG ships here, there, battles, lasers firing, that kind of thing. It doesn't really give you a good impression, man. That trailer doesn't give you an impression of what the show's really about, right? You're just assume it's just another... Some people are going to say it's a Gundam clone, it's this, that clone, it's just, you know, a new sci-fi series, you know, look into it. Some people won't even know it's based on fucking an old-ass bunch of books and stuff, but I don't know, man. I was saying to someone... I won't be validated if this show sucks. I don't want it to suck. I'm just going in without the hype because that fucking old series is a masterpiece, right? What I've seen already, I know is a masterpiece. 110 episodes, and they're flawless for me. Apart from maybe the first couple of episodes. So if it sucks, it's not gonna be good, man. It's not gonna be good for the old series. It's not gonna be good for the books. It will harm the franchise, right? So I want it to be at least good, and I was saying that I want it to be like a Tokyo Ghoul Season 1 situation. Everyone says Tokyo Ghoul is not a good adaptation, but it's a good advert for the books, right? Sorry, the mangas and stuff. At the very best, I can hope that this will be a good advert for the books, but also the old anime, you know. So I'm hoping that it is at least good. But for me personally, if it's possible, that's not good enough. That's not good enough, man. In this day and age, don't bring the affectations of modern anime, like the focus on action and fucking drama and pop music, and you know, over the fucking subtleness of the writing, right, and the characters. I'm pretty sure, and they're saying this is going to be 12 episodes, and they're going to follow up with 3 films. That's what I've heard. You can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but it's going to be 12 episodes, and they're going to follow up with 3 films. That's not enough. I don't think that's enough to tell this story. Not LOTGH, man. Not what the 110 episode did. You know? It's just 12 episodes. What are you going to do? Maybe they can improve the slow start that LOTGH had from the old anime series. And the films just take the key events, right? And I'm pretty sure they're going to cut characters out. I'm pretty sure they're going to cut characters out. You're going to get Fork Sama cut out. You're going to get some characters cut out. You may even get Rubinsky cut out, man. I'm hoping not, but Rubinsky's an integral part of this series, but I can see characters getting completely cut out of this show, man. And those scenes that we saw there, I'm trying to think about what particular scenes those are. They could be any scene, honestly. They could be any scene. In the invasion or occupation or that kind of thing. But it's just, I don't know much, man. We only got that to go on April 2017? No, 2018. Early 2018 we're getting this anime. So we'll see. What did you guys think of the trailer? Did it give you hope? Did it give you, pause for thought? As the things you're worried about? I don't think it's going to be anywhere good. Production IG is good fucking studio, but I always remind people that Joker game. And then people say the Joker game manga wasn't that, or the material wasn't that good, which is why the show wasn't that good. Fucking take creative liberties then, right? If the manga's not good, take your creative liberty to make it better, right? So it flows better. I've noticed that anime makers, and I don't know who I was having this conversation with. Anime makers are so scared to take creative liberties now, right? It's hard enough doing anime originals, like Shinichiro Watanabe doing anime original, or Kenji Kamiyama taking an established franchise and making something original out of it. It's so scary to do that, right? Because the fucking fans will just fucking rip your fucking throat out, Take taking creative liberties. You're not faithful to the manga. Some mangas need that, right? And when some people have taken creative liberties, like, I'm using a film example, but Kick-Ass the film is better than Kick-Ass the comic. Most people will agree that Kick-Ass film is better than the thing, because they took creative liberties. They know what didn't work and what needs to work for like a visual thing. It gives me hope that 12 episodes, but I've already seen the 110 episode anime. That's done it well. There's no excuse to condense it down even further. But those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think. Be sure to comment below. Click that like button if you liked the reaction. Click that icon on the bottom right to subscribe, people. And thank you very much for watching.